are live, guys. We are live. We are live this afternoon, guys. What's going on, people? What's going on? What's going on, guys? What's going on? We are live. We are live this afternoon, guys. We are live. We are live. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing, guys? How's everyone doing? We are live this afternoon. Thanks for joining. Yes, guys. What's going on, people? What's going on? Leave my light on this afternoon, guys. We're just going to hold a vibe this afternoon, guys. What's going on? What's going on, people? What's going on? We are live this afternoon, coming for you. I'm just gonna share little things with you guys, man. And I've been strolling. Following P Diddy case, and I've been following the case, guys. I've been following that case, and man, there's a lot of things going down, guys. There's a lot of things going down on this case. You know what I mean? We think it's 1, 2, 3, like they was gonna slam dunk 1 through 3. We've seen a lot of things getting dismissed, cases getting thrown out. You know what I mean? Listen, the racketeering case, guys. I don't know, guys. Listen, I am not saying this man is 100% innocent. I'm not saying that. I am not saying that. But you know what I mean? Listen, I am not going. I put it this way. Put it this way, guys. I put it this way. I am not going to be shocked. I am not going to be shocked when things start coming out and how, people think, man, listen. I think I'm going to share my screen with your guys today because I want to read something to your guys. I think I'm going to share my screen, man. I need to share my screen with your guys. I think I'm going to share my screen. Let me see here. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me go in here and type something with this. I have it here, but I just have to put it up in the system. Let me just give me a minute, guys. Just waiting for some people to log in, guys. Waiting for some people to log in. Waiting for some people to log in. I mean, waiting for some people to log in. I mean, we've seen a lot of things getting dismissed. People. All I know is, there's a strong possibility. We don't know how this case is going to turn out. You know what I mean? We don't know. A lot of people talking, but we really, really know how this case gonna turn out? You know what I mean? There's a strong possibility. Right, dismisses racketeering claim in Diddy lawsuit. Here's the latest on his federal charges. So, you know what I mean? It is what it is, guys. You know what I mean? We could all come on social media. We could all come on social media and speak our own mind on this case with listen, guys. I haven't done a case for a very long time. I haven't done a video on P. Diddy. There's a strong possibility. There's so many things, people. There are so many things going on, behind the scene. I'm gonna see if I can share my screen with you guys here because I'm gonna share my screen. I think my screen here is shared. All right, so we're just gonna have to speak about this today. Let me see here. This, I don't know what's this. Headline here: breaking And this article is coming out. Listen, there's a strong possibility this man will get bail. There's more people did more wicked things. The guy for Akabambi and Fitch, I forget. Look what he did, and he got bail. And you know what I mean? I'm being fair here. I don't want to say, oh yes, you know, Pete Diddley, this and that. But what I'm saying is the guy from Akabambi and Fitch, he got bail. He got bail. The guy in Akabambi and Fitch, he got bail. I think it was McGee, or whatever his name is, guys. He got bail. So as you see the article here, judge dismisses racketeering claim in Diddy lawsuit. Here's the latest on his federal. We all come on social media making videos, saying this, saying that, bunch of things, our opinion, our thoughts. So the judge say, listen, we got to a judge dismissed racketeering claim made against Sean P. Diddy Combs by producer Rodney Little Rod Jones, but ruled other claims, including allegation of sex trafficking, could move forward. So there's other things that moving forward, but the racketeering, as the disgraced hip-hop monger is less than 2 months away from standing trial on his sex trafficking, racketeering, conspiracy charges. Here is a complete list. Complete list of allegations against Combs. So this is March 24th, a couple of days ago. U.S. District Judge J. Peel, I don't even know the next name, said Jones, a former producer for Combs, who sued a rap mongo last year for allegedly forcing him to engage in sex acts with sex workers and accused him of sex trafficking, did not show significant damage to business or property to bring claim against Combs under Racketeering Influence and Corrupt Organization Act, but ruled in sex trafficking allegedly could proceed. March 14, 2025, Combs pleaded not guilty to new indictment against indictment prosecutor Manhattan had filed a week prior, accusing the rap monger of using force and threat to, to employees to work long hours. People, listen, all I know is this. All I know is this, guys. The racketeering, I can't figure out, the racketeering, because if I'm doing racketeering, that is not just me. There's other people. We're not hearing about no one else. Oh yeah, TDJ, but that's a different thing. That's a different thing. Listen, all I know is there's a strong possibility, we think, oh, he's going to get all this time. People, Cassidy case is closed because she took the money. It cannot, I don't think they could do anything against with that, because they're saying that the time has expunged and this and that. So I don't know. This case is very, very unique case. It's a very unique case, guys. I'm following it. I haven't done a video on this for a very long time, but there's a strong possibility. There is a strong possibility all of these charges not going to stick. All of these charges not going to stick. All of these charges most likely probably not going to stick, because somehow, I believe a lot of people are jumping on the bandwagon. I'm not saying they jump, they jump on the bandwagon to trying to get some money. Everyone, it's all about money, guys. It's all about money. But we oftentimes forget that we are innocent, and we have to prove we are innocent until we are proven guilty. So the prosecutor have to prove this man guilty. Away from, I don't think they could use all those sex acts because a lot of people consent to it, and no one can go to jail for the sexual what they do if people consent. You understand what I'm saying? So that's not a problem where they're gonna, oh, this man, we're gonna try for all these sex. Listen, I believe not all those people that you see is authentic. Some of them are not real. Some of them are in it for the money. We know that. We know that, guys. Let's keep it real. I'm not sticking up for P. Diddy or nothing like that, guys. But all I'm saying is this. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird because the case, as they say, most likely tried in the public eye, because a lot of people jump on the bandwagon and a lot of podcasters say this, say that, say that. A lot of podcasters said a lot of things about what's going on with, with the P. Diddy and things like that. But what I'm saying is we going back to this article. It's the article that I want to read, guys. And you're seeing P. Diddy face up there on the screen. That's what I want to speak about tonight, the article, because, you know what I mean, according to, there's a lot of charges being dropped. Not all of those people that you believe that have a case. I cannot see over 100 or 200 people, as they say, to say this man did them something and they all wait for so long to come out. That's a problem that I have with this case. Because I know if someone did me something, I'm not waiting 20 years. If someone really hurt me and did a grievous behavior against me, I am not going to wait 20 years for no one to say and now everybody come out the woodwork. Everyone is coming out the woodwork. Listen, I know people are not going to probably okay with this podcasting today, but guess what? Do we think all of those people that came out to say, oh, P. Diddy did this, P. Diddy did that, do you believe they're all authentic? Do you believe they're all in it because this man did them something, or the money? Money, guys. And we know Sean Combs have a lot of money. This man have billions of dollars, worth $1.something billion. So we know a lot of people are in it for the money. Or they're in it to say, oh, this man did something. There's a strong possibility he did something to some of these people. And there's a strong possibility that a lot of people are lying. 100 to 200 people said this man didn't something, and they all wait over 20-something years, 30-something years to come out. Come on, people. Come on. You know, the way I look at it, I believe some people were on the ship, as they say. Some people was down with it. But as time proceed and things start getting more tight, no, people want their way out. No, people going to start snitching on each other line. And this is what I understand. You know, one of the things they get Al Capone with, I think, was racketeering or tax evasion or something like that. And the thing with the racketeering charge, there's a lot of different charges that mix up in that. They will find something to stick. But my question is, good night, man. How you doing? Is everyone innocent that say Diddy did something to him? No, I don't believe it, guys. This is Hollywood. You know what I mean? People forgetting this is Hollywood. A lot of actors. Am I saying this man is innocent? No, I'm not saying that. I am not saying that he's innocent. All I'm saying is that he's innocent until proven guilty in the court of the law. And right now, I believe we as the public, I played a part in it. And I mean, I made a couple videos. I'm not going to lie. I play a part in it where this man, you know, we all said our piece, our thoughts, our reaction, our opinion. But it's all our opinion. It's not facts. We go, as far as I know, this man plead innocent. He said he's not guilty of these charges. So we're going to wait until this man go to court and these charges will play out. according to the district attorney judge, the U.S. district attorney judge. So the judge is saying that, Combs was sued, the rapper Mongo was sued last year for allegedly forcing people to engage in sexual act with him, working with sex workers, and accuse him of sex trafficking and all of that. All of that. But the prosecutor is saying this man didn't prove this man coming in his court and they have no proof of what he's claiming that P. Diddy did. So they have to dismiss it. They dismiss it. They dismiss it, guys. They had to dismiss it. Let me show you the article here. Let me back this up and show you what's going on, guys. Here it is. And this is March 25th. I think this article, March 25th. So judge dismissed racketeering claim in Diddy lawsuit. Here's the latest on his federal charges. So the judge said, listen, that ain't happening. That is not happening, guys. The judge said all the racketeering and this man didn't prove nothing. But hear this now. Hear this. But the charges, will move forward. The charges for allegedly forcing him to engage in sex act with sex workers and accuse him of sex trafficking did not show sufficient damage to business or property to bring claim against Combs under the Racketeering Influence and Corrupt Organization Act, but rule his sex trafficking allegation can proceed. See, to me, I don't understand. Someone come to you and say, oh, this and that, racketeering, this and that, this and that, this and that, but we want to hold this man on his sex charges, something that him and other people consent to. There's not a crime, but they're going to proceed with that. Meanwhile, remember when in March 14, Combs' plea not guilty to a new indictment prosecutor in Manhattan had filed last week prior, accusing the rap mongo of using force and threat, to employees to work long hours. Listen. Listen. Mandation come with your job. Mandation come with your job. You see, these people are saying they are forced to work long hours, but they're not telling you they got paid for it. Some people are double dipping and double tapping, want to, make this man seem like he's a monster. Listen, I don't know this man personally. So I'm not going to call this man as a monster because there's people out there doing worse than what this man did. Keep it real. But they just cover it. They just cover it more. Okay? So I'm not saying Sean Cole is innocent, period. I'm not saying he's innocent, guys. Don't come on my platform and say, oh, Yardchat over there talking this and that. Yeah, I'm on my it's a bad I'm having a bad connection. My internet, I don't know, man. It's my internet, I don't know. It's you're saying the quality is not looking too good. I'm not sure. You talking about my computer or you talking about the case? Which one you talking about? Because I'm not gonna be on long, probably for another 20 minutes. I'm not gonna be long because I put up a video too, guys. Go check out that video. That video is pretty cool. Go check that video. I just uploaded a video about Jasmine Crockett, Marvin Snap, begging people for money in church, locking them in, and we have our pastor no longer here, Pastor Ricky Floyd, got killed in the street, gunned down the street like a dog. See, this, I did a show on it, guys. Go watch that show. It's a very good show that I watch. I put a video I did today. Very good video. But so we're just speaking today about Sean Cole, and I just want to speak about it. My opinion, some thoughts, and I'm just saying that not a lot of these people. There's so many cases, guys. I could show you. There's so many cases, guys. There is so many cases against this man. It's ridiculous. I just, to me, I just don't understand. I don't know why people do that. Why people wait for years and years and years and years. If someone hurts you, I mean, I could understand kids is different. They don't want to talk, but a grown adult that know right from wrong, left from right, someone is forcing you to work as, and to me, these people was not, I don't think they was hostage, as they say. He forced me to work. Quit. Did he tie you in a room? Did he tie you up in a room and force you, or you can't leave? These people went home. They're getting paid. There's such thing as mandation, guys. Like I'm in the health field. I'm in the health field, right? In the nursing field. So when you get mandated, no one is forcing you. They tell you to, even if you don't want to do it, you have to stay because that's part of your job. That is part of your job. So forcing people to work, people, I don't see that. Because these people was getting big money for their services. So I don't see it, guys. I don't see it. I'm not trying to say, oh, I'm supporting P. Diddy. No, it's not about that. Yeah, it might be my computer. Yeah, it might be my computer. What do you mean? I'm not the quality for me or the screen itself with P. Diddy, because my screen is, I'm sharing it might get me just it might be my computer. It might be my computer. I'm not sure. It might be my computer. Because I had some issue today, man. I had some issue. I was trying to go on and it just completely logged me out. Then I had to start again. So I don't know. Maybe it's my computer. You know what I mean? It's a good, all my video I did, I'm screaming on my computer tonight. But you know what I mean? It's I don't know, man. It's everything is, you know what I mean? So, I'm not gonna be long, because I have some things I have to do a little bit later on. It's 7:55, 7:52 in New York. So we have a claiming going back to November 19, 2024, November 22nd, November 15, November 12, November 8, November 4th. People, these are so November 3rd, November, October. People, this is going back October 11th. Man, this is going back September. People, March of 24. It's just a mess. I just don't understand. If they arrest this man, okay, Cohen was arrested on federal charges in September, and the next day, indictment against him was unsealed. The document alleged Cohen abused, threatened, and coerced women and other around him to fulfill sexual desire, protect his reputation, and conceal his conduct, and also accuse him of using his business empire to engage in sex trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, or crime, manipulated women into engaging in extended sex act, with male commercial sex workers, in which the manga described as freak-offs. And he and his associate drug women to keep them obedient and compliant. Prosecutor accused Coleman and his associates. Who's always your associate? Who's always your associates? That's what I want to know. Everything is about Sean Cole. So who are his associates? Who are the associates? Who did no one could run an organized crime by himself. No one could do that. You need people around you. So where are those people? Did Sean Combs, the one that booked the hotels, flying people? He wasn't doing that. So who are these people? Who are these people? Sean Combs cannot be the only one that would get caught up and locked up for this. There have to be, if they're saying there's associate. Who are those associates? Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Where are they, guys? Where are they? Let me see, cause I'm not sure. You said my camera, man. Now you're making me think about my camera. Yeah, there's an update. There's an update on this case. The judge dropped some charges because not all. Listen, we have to look at this realistically. Not all you having people coming out the woodwork say that he was grape or this and that sexual people. There's a lot of people are making. I turned off the other light, so I hope this is a little better. This light was on. I turned it off So maybe this. So I can't see how this man could run an organization coming by himself. That's impossible, guys. That's impossible. That's all I gotta say. It's impossible. And in the near future, there's gonna be a lot of things. Watch this case. We're making up our mind. Yes, he's guilty. This and that. Look what he did to Cassie. This and that. This we all saw that. So he's not on trial for that. He's not on trial for that, and you cannot use that against him, guys. See, this is the thing. You have to find jurors that are not biased. Look at this realistically for what it is, and the jury got to ask, okay, if this is an organization, where are the associates? Where are they? Where are the people away from some managers? This white guy was a big time. He's the one that did the drugs, but we're not hearing nothing about him, guys. All we're hearing is about Sean P. He's going to take the rap for everything. How can this man say he's going to take the rap for everything, even though he was the CEO of his company? But aren't there other people who did things? That's what I mean. I don't know, guys. I don't know. You know what I mean? And what I mean, and not all those charges are going to stick. Not all those charges going to stick. I don't believe it. Not all those charges will stick, guys. Not all those charges. You're going to have some charges that, like now, the judge dismissing some charges, right? I mean, and we seen the list. The list. We all saw the list. The list keep getting bigger. People coming out the woodwork. Oh yeah, he did this to me 20 years ago. Why the hell you wait 20 years? We all know. Listen, we all know a lot of people is just for the bag to grab the money. They want money because they know Pete Diddy. So if I come out and say, yeah, yeah, he did something to me, most likely, and if you work with him, most likely, what I mean, some of these jury probably going to believe these people, and some of these people are looking at the bigger picture. They want a payday. That's all it is. They want a big payday, and a lot of people right now will get a lot of money, and that's how it is, guys. What I mean, a lot of people jumping on the bandwagon. All of those people real, authentic? No, guys. And anybody, you have to look at this realistically. How in the world Sean Combs is the only one that we hear behind this racketeering, allegedly a crime organization? You cannot run a crime organization by yourself. And all we're hearing is Sean P. Diddy, the one did everything to me. That's what I'm getting out of it. And I believe, a lot of things going to come out in the near future. A lot of things going to come out where people think this man is evil, but there's other evil people around him. And we want to know who are these people. What I mean? There's word talking about LeBron James. And we see right now with LeBron James, he's you see him and Stephen A. Smith going back and forth. People, that's another disgrace. That is a disgrace. That is a disgrace. Two grown ass men fighting on the internet. We're exchanging back and forth. What example? You see, this is the thing. Stephen A. just made a deal with ESPN, making over $100 million over contract. Money don't mean nothing. Talking about, he would have. Let me tell you something. Our community, none of these people you should look up to. I just put up a video and I said the same thing. None of these people you guys should look up to. Don't look up to Ricky Floyd, the pastor that got killed in the street like a dog. Don't listen to Marvin Sapp begging for money and manipulating people. Don't believe these people. Don't believe these Kirk Franklin. Don't believe the T.D. Jake or the fake or what you want to call them. Don't believe these people. They are hypocrites. They compromise people. Same thing as Sean P. Diddy. They compromise. They make deals. They make deals with the enemy. And this is what the enemy give them at the end. Exactly what they deserve. Same thing with Pastor Ricky Floyd. I don't care what anyone say. All these people in his church going around, oh, yeah, we're going to miss him. What this man doing out 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning at a bar, throwing people phone on the floor, throwing beer cans. This behavior, these behaviors are not leadership behaviors. You cannot believe these people because these people lie. They compromise. You know, we know that we're all innocent to proven guilty. But let me tell you some people. Their action, their fruits, what they give off, their vibes, what you give off. Yes, you judge them by that. When I mean you judge them by their action and their words, what they say. It's a strong possibility this young woman that killed Ricky Floyd most likely probably go to jail. And I think she probably have a weapon. She had a I think she had a license for it because there's no talking about the gun. You know, to me it seemed like she have a license. And this man came out his car being very, very progressive, very, very aggressive. Very come towards her. She was telling you need to back up. So let me tell you something. You know, the issue they're probably going to have because she went to her car, she could have left and she came back out with the firearm. But everything else, people, everything else, I'm going to record. What kind of conversation you having with somebody at a bar about the Bible and you wind up getting killed? What kind of conversation is that? God was never in that picture. God was never in that picture. There was something else going on, people, and these people are not being truthful. But guys, that's how it is, man. That's how it is. So like I said, let's talk P. Diddy. You know what I mean? My thoughts, you know what I mean? I believe, you know, and I'm being honest, I'm being genuine. I'm looking at this from outside and, you know, trying to look at this realistically and give my honest opinion, my thoughts. I don't believe all of those charges he's guilty of, guys. It's not. It's a lot of people are lying and a lot of people are telling the truth. That is why we're going to have a trial, and you know, the things going to come out in a trial, and no one should be surprised. No one should be surprised when things coming out, who this, what, who's doing that. We should not be surprised, guys. And you know, the case is coming up shortly. You know what I mean? And in the rumors, there's a strong possibility this man might get bail. Strong possibility from what I'm hearing. This man might get bail and come out. And to me, they don't have proof of nothing. They don't have proof, guys. Don't, you know, I used to think the FBI, don't think the FBI have a lot of proof as you think, guys. There's a lot of things called, what they call it, not real, but I forgot the word. This is what happened. In my own words, what happened, right? You have about 3 or 4 or 5 attorneys go in a room, and they brainstorm and write a story. That is we call it indictment. That's what it is. People, I am not lying. Ask any lawyer how they get indictment. What they do, they go in a room, they brainstorm all these lawyers and put a theory and a story together and give it to a judge. And the judge look at it and say, okay, all the judge have to see a probably cause, that there's a strong possibility that man could have done the crime or whatever crime, you know, and the judge said, okay, I'll give you the indictment and the warrant. That's all it is. Is it 100% fact? No. An indictment is not 100% fact. Because someone have to write up a story, say they believe this how things went. And most likely probably didn't go like that. You understand what I'm saying, people? So that's what you got to look at. But am I saying that they're going to throw the book at this man? Most likely, yes. Am I saying there is a lot of maybe biased things going against this crime in this case? Yes, there's a lot of things going on in this case, guys. A lot of things behind the scene. But I'm going to record. I believe when this case hit the fan, a lot of things going to come out, and people going to start like, what? People going to say, oh, what? Really? A lot of things, because I cannot come to fathom out. How can a person? Where are the associates? Where are they? Where are they? That's all I want to know, guys. Where are they? So far, he's the only one on having charges. I just don't get that. How could someone, the only person running a racketeering company for 30 years, as they say, for 30 years, as they say, and he's the only one that get in charge? People, that's nonsense. That is nonsense. I smell a big rat. I smell cheese in this case. I smell unfairness. I smell people, as they say, hold judges, malice in their heart against this man. I am not saying Sean Combs, P. Diddy is innocent, because he have a lot of dirt in his closet. I'm not saying that. But all I'm saying is this, guys. Something do not sit well with me. Today is the 28th of March. We're coming to the ending of March. And this case, this man been arrested since what? September 23rd? Yes. Almost a year. Time is being served. Time is being served. And to my knowledge, I don't see anyone else except for that white guy, his manager, but then it just died down. Nothing happened that. So you trying to tell me? See, this is what I don't understand when it comes down to the law. There's no such thing as a big fish, small fish. A crime is a crime. You don't give up. You don't give the little fish a break to catch the big fish. I don't believe in that. They're all in the same pond. Big fish, small fish. They're all live in the same pond. But what the little fish do, the little fish always looking for survival, any means necessary, even turn their back on other fish because they want to survive. So what I'm saying is this: I don't believe Sean P. Diddy Combs is the only person should be held accountable for all of these so-called crimes, because this man did not. Impossible for him to do this by himself. That's all I'm saying, guys. You don't have to agree with me. You don't have to agree with me, guys. You don't have to agree with me. But what I'm saying is this: something do not sit well with me when it comes down to this case. The last couple of months, something is saying, Yardchat, something is not right. People will go to the extreme for the love of money, because the love of money always the main root of everything, guys. People have their agenda, just like all of these people coming. Oh yeah, I used to work with it. Yeah, put me on the case too. Yeah, he sexual assault me. Yeah. Jump on the bandwagon. So you trying to tell me 150 or 200 and some people were sexual assaulted, was forced to work, this and that, sex trafficking, this and that, and didn't say nothing for 30 years? Nah. It doesn't sit well with me, guys. It doesn't sit well with me at all. But I appreciate everyone that's coming into the live. You know what I mean? I appreciate it. You know what I mean? Yeah, he cannot be the only one. He cannot be the only one. Marion and friend, he can't be the only one. So you know what I mean? I'm not. People gonna say, "Oh, Yardchat, you supporting? No, you're supporting Pete Diddley. No, I'm not. I'm on the side of righteousness and fair. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If this man, do we believe this man could get a fair trial? Which I doubt it. I doubt it. He will never get a fair trial. How he going to get a fair trial when people have their own opinion and bias against this man? This is not about his sexual, what he did in consent to other adults, did what they did. This is not about that. Yes. See, a crime is a crime no matter what. So it should never be, by the way, we want to go for the bigger fish. You know what I mean? So the little fish turn in evidence on the big fish, and the small fish don't get no crime. Oh, don't do it again. That's the law is corrupt itself. If two people did a crime, they pay for the crime. Doesn't matter if you're the little fish, big fish, you pay for your crime. But in this case, everyone is making deals, and say, he's a corporate, he's the one forced us. It's a lie, because I don't believe these people were forced to work because they get paid for their overtime. Just like when you go to work and they say, listen, someone is mandated, someone call out on the other shift, so someone got to stay from whatever shift. You work the morning, work even, overnight, they're going to come and say, listen, someone have to stay. So you need to work it around yourself, who's going to stay. And if no one work it out, guess what? The head person who's in charge will say, you know what? We going by and least seniority. Oh, by the way, you have to stay. And then, are you going to say you force? Oh, I can't stay. Oh, I can't stay. I can't. I have child care issue. That's not their problem. That's why they always tell people, when in nursing field, they tell people, listen, there's a strong possibility being mandated. So what are you going to do? In social service, same thing. Social service nurse, same thing, taken care of. Same thing, guys. And I work in both fields. Okay? So therefore, you cannot say, oh, I'm not going to stay. No, you are mandated. You have to stay, because that's part of the contract that you sign with the company. When people don't understand, and people are going to say, I didn't sign that. Yes, you did. When you sign the contract to go in the company and you interview, they tell you you're going to orientation. They're going to say, oh, by the way, mandation is one of the clauses that you will be mandated, even if you don't like it or not. Well, then you're going to say you was forced to work? You can't say you was forced to work because you already signed the paper consent. And some people sign papers, they don't know what the hell they're signing. And that's what it is, you know what I mean? So I'm going to sit back, guys. I'm going to wait. I'm going to see out this trial, because, you know what I mean, I have a feeling a lot of things going to come out in the next couple of weeks. And a lot of people heads going to turn. You know what I mean? I just can't believe this man did all this by himself. I don't believe it. I don't buy it. I believe that other people are involved, because they're saying that the article I read today, they said P. Diddy or Sean Combs and his associates. Where are the associates? Who are the associates? Who? Is it Cassie, one of them? Is the manager? Who was arranging these freak offs? I am sure Sean Cole did not arrange. Someone had to do it. So all of those things will come out. And it's going to be shocking. It's going to be shocking, guys. It's going to be shocking in the next couple of weeks, I believe. Guys, I'm not going to be long. You know what I mean? I thank everyone for supporting the channel. Marion, appreciate it. Big up. Appreciate everyone. This video here, I'm gonna put it on other platform, and also I'm gonna, probably put it up on YouTube, after I done tomorrow. I think about 4 hours for it to go in the system, whatever. Then I could download it. Then I could upload, make a little, probably a shorts and a little short video, put on different platform. You know what I mean? And that's how it goes, guys. Just my thoughts today on Sean P. Diddy Combs about a lot of things going on. I believe that a lot of the charges will be dropped. A lot of these people who are accusing this man, last time I checked, was like 170 people, 200 people. That people, I just cannot wrap around this one. How you have 100 to 200 or some people accuse this man of sex trafficking, forced labor, all them sex act. All those people said nothing for 30 years, 30 something years. To me, that sounds weird, guys. That sounds weird. And even if this was a big conspiracy to cover up his act, to pay people, that's a lot of money. A lot of money. Not all these people are innocent. And a lot of these people, some of them are guilty because they're chasing the bag. And I don't understand how If you were assaulted and forced to do something against your will, and you went home and you forgot about it, then 20 years later, when the FBI come, oh, matter of fact, yeah, file a case against him. Now, all of a sudden, no one filed cases over 10, 20 years ago until the last year and change. Everybody wanted, yeah, put me on the list. Don't that sound kind of off and kind of don't make no sense? Am I the only one thinking that? That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. A crime is a crime. A crime is a crime. Yes, you're right. A crime is a crime, no matter the person, because I believe that a lot of people, if the FBI are allowing these people to make deal and they know these people were in cahoots with the FBI, is worse than P. Diddy. Let me tell you that. I tell you that. If the FBI are making deals with people knowing because they want to get Sean P. Diddy, listen, you take one off the street and you have 10 others that you make deal with, right? What sense do that make? What sense do that make? See, the thing is, people look at these things so complicated and think it's like, oh no, it's not. People don't. This is not a brainer. This is just common sense. Why would you cut a deal to anyone that involved with anything sexual towards inappropriate behavior? And according to his lawyer, there is no sex tape with underage kids. There is no, all of those things are private to adult consent to it. That's what the lawyer came out. So all of these people coming out this and that. Listen, do you notice the last month and a half, all of these bloggers away from TMZ, they the one always digging because they have the resource. But every time Diddy, the news or the case go his way, they don't report it. They don't report it. They don't report it. You have other YouTubers like Willie D reported, when P. Diddy win some type of victory, because the judge said no, you got to throw out these racketeering because it make no sense. And I believe a lot of those sex charges will be dropped because, and if a judge who have common sense and not just say the law, common sense. One of the questions I want to ask: what took you so long to come out? If this man hurt you in such a bad way, what took you so long to come out to report it? And don't give me that excuse. Oh, I was scared. Nobody going to believe me. Or that's all a game. All a game. That's how I look at it, guys. That's why I look at everything realistically. And it's time for us to realize that all of these things against this man cannot be true. I believe some of it are true and some of it are makeup and lies. I just believe so because it just don't make no sense. It just don't make no sense how a person could say that racketeering and they don't own, and in the paper it go and say P. Diddy and the associate. So where are the associate? Why they are not really cool? Why is only P. Diddy being ridiculed because he's a one that famous? That don't make no sense. But guys, you need to pay attention to this case because a lot of things going to come out. A lot, and according to his lawyer, there's a lot of things that we don't know of. You know what I mean? The FBI and the prosecutor, people are leaking out. So that mean if the FBI have that strong case as they say, why took this man to go on trial so damn long? I just don't get it. I just don't get it. If you have all of this evidence against this man, that this man was doing all of these foul things and doing that, why the case is taking almost a year to go on trial? Don't make no sense. And if the FBI did their homework as they say, why? So what? Where are the other people? Where are the other people? A lot of those charges are going to get thrown out. I believe a lot, and a lot of them getting thrown out. Because remember the charge against Jay-Z, Sean Cole. We know that was a money grab, and look what happened. Listen, man, guys, there's a lot of things going on. We don't think it's behind what we don't see. There's a lot of things like P. Diddy, the lawyer, said. There's a lot of things that we don't know. There's a lot of things the FBI are not telling us. The FBI are telling them the good things that going on with them, but they are not telling you what P. Diddy, the lawyer, is taking a stand, and he come public and say, listen, there is no tape against minor. There's no sex trafficking, none of that. So we will see who's going to win, who's going to stand firm on the truth. All I know is I'm standing on fairness and righteousness. Whoever speak the truth will win this case, because we know the police, the FBI, CIA, they have a way how to make things look like the person is guilty. And we looking towards this man like he's guilty, and according to the Constitution, we are innocent until we are proven guilty. So right now, I'm assuming this man is innocent because I do not see any proof away from the Cassidy, but I didn't see any proof that this man is guilty of the crime. I'm just saying, I didn't see no proof. All I'm saying is I'm too tied to P. Diddy because he's taking the whole rap for everything. That's all I'm saying. Guys, thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. Appreciate everything, guys. Appreciate everyone that, joining the live. Appreciate everyone that's supporting us. Appreciate everyone that's subscribing. Make sure you watch our watch time, guys, our videos. So we working our watch time. We are close, guys. We are about a couple, maybe like 200-300 away from reaching 4,000 watch hours. So we ask everyone, please help us out with our watch hour. Make sure you watch the video, share them, subscribe, tell a friend. That Yardchat, that's where it's at. I will be going live tomorrow. I'm going live on TikTok because I do a show on TikTok 6 o'clock. But good people, man. Yard man production. But he live all the way in Oklahoma, so I'll have to go on 7 o'clock instead of 6 o'clock. Or they are the time difference. So, but I'll be on YouTube. I'll be making some content this week. I already put up a video. So do me a favor, guys. Marion, please go support. Go watch that video, the one I put up with Marvin Snap and what's her name? Jasmine Crockett. That's another. She's just bad represent of us. She doesn't speak for me. None of these people speak for me. Al Sharpton, Umar, Brian, that preacher, and Marvin Snap. None of these people speak for me, guys. But just be careful, guys, because these people, they beguiling people with their false nonsense. This man tells his congregation, Marvin Snap, told the usher, lock the door. Nobody's going nowhere because we need to make $40,000. Just maybe not in like that, but in my own word, he locked those people in because he wanted to make 40,000 people. Did you see his watch, a Rolex? All gold people. These people, I am telling you, woe unto the pastor that scattered the sheep. Woe unto the pastor that scattered the sheep. Yeah, man. All right, man, guys, I'm out. Thank you for joining me, guys. I've been on for a good hour. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. I have some content I'm going to work on. Make sure you press like, share, subscribe to all the new people in the chat, guys. Go check out my platform. Thank you for joining me. Check out the video, watch them, share them, and make sure you press the like button, guys. There's like 5 people in here. Make sure you press the like button before you leave. Thank you very much. Until next time, guys. All right.